Now is my mic working? It is! Windows update and the mic actually does work for a change. Anyway, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. And Manamar playing first and Mattingham playing second. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to you both, and I hope you are well. So as you can see, we are back in modded Minecraft Monday.
Mattingham 83, you had me at hello.
Okay. As you can remember, last time we built the pink wheel mill, aka the penis, because that's what it looked like when we were building it. It still kind of does look like it from behind. But a few changes inside. I got the food all nicely automated. So literally it is making avocado toast and donuts, because that's what we live off on this server. So literally what's happening here is wheat's being grown there, soya beans are being grown there, sugarcane and avocado trees. It's shoving them into these chests. We've got one mill that's grinding the wheat, one mill that's grinding the sugarcane to make us sugar and flour. Flour and water is being lobbed into this basin here, which turns it into dough, which the dough then gets shoved into one of these smelting factories, which cooks it into bread. And then, of course, to make toast, you just cook it again. You need to get a block in there at some point as well. And then this crafting machine here, or this one I should say, is making the soy milk. There is one underneath it, that one there, which is making the avocado toast. And so this is kind of like all my food sort of automated. These bits probably going to get used a bit later on for other things. Primarily at the moment I've been using this one probably a bit more than any for making metal sheets, because it's reasonably quick. Or paper, you know, again, sugarcane, lob it on. Hey presto, instant paper. So that's kind of one of the things that I've done off of stream with the windmill, was kind of like get the internals finished. Finally put a roof on top of the building, long enough. I'm still collecting eggs over here. And there's Kayla Night Eyes' pooch, as you can see. Owner. The little ender minis are beating up the... I think they're dimensional creepers. I think. And that's Najoma's building. Up on the hill, I suppose. Trying to think what else has changed. Not that much has changed. Like I said, I've put the roof on this building. All the animals that I have currently, obviously I could breed them up. There's a couple of empties. But yeah, we've got the chicken collection going on here. Chicken has grown up as well. We've got some sheepies, some pigs, and obviously some cows. I do want to try and find some goats at some point and have them in there. I know, other thing that's changed since we were here last. Obviously everything was still outside, kind of wrapping around this side of the fountain here. Obviously it's all been moved into the actual building, actually started setting it a bit properly. So, as you can see here, that's the bunch of machines that are out there. I've put the repair anvil in here as well. Project e-tablet, crafting station, other little bits. I've routed the power literally all underneath this floor. I've put in the refined storage system. Currently though, it only has access to what is in this bit. It's got a drive in, but it's not being used for anything. I have the multi-crafter ready to go. It currently it has no recipes in it, which, you know, you get to it by standing here and crouching. And that's the multi-crafter for refined storage. So that's where I'll be shoving all my crafting recipes so I can automate a lot of things. I have my essences automatically being crafted. I've set some requesters here. So that's telling it to make 512 of each of the different essences. Obviously, I have the essence pots that were outside now actually plumbed into the system. They're now doing their little thing. This has all been cut out ready for when I'm building the other machines that we're going to need going forwards. This is a recharger. I don't think I had that before. So some of the tools, so things like the personal shrinking device or the building gadgets, things like that. If I use power on them, as long as they're in my main backpack, if I come here, it'll charge them for me without having to take them out of my inventory and mess around with them and all sorts. We do have the automated crushing and smelting, which my actual miner has finished. We've still got the dump area. This is the automated crafting of bricks, gravel, sand, lint, glass, smooth stone, all dealt with all automatically here. Basically, it's a slightly improved version of what I had before. I've made it so it's completely automated. So if I take out a chunk of glass out of there, it'll just restore it. These will kick into action and start making it. I've got sound mufflers in them, so you shouldn't hear them because the machine's in mechanism can be a bit noisy. And it literally just replaces what's been used. I don't particularly want that, so I'll just shove that in there. Turn it into Project E stuff. So again, that is basically a duplication of what's at the other end here, so that at both ends of the building I'll be able to get access to storage system. So as you can see, that's got access to those crates there, and I've networked it all the way across. So again, you can just get access to it here. When I've got the drives actually set up with the stuff that's going to be going in them, which might be something that we'll do today, because a 1K storage is absolutely tiny. I had to make... Oh, there's something in it. I don't know what's in it. What could be in it? I'm intrigued. It's emptied it out into the network. Oh, there goes Kaylin, trying to get me with Discord. And I'll freely admit I did look at Discord for a second there. Yeet. So yeah, refined storage is starter. I didn't want to do much of it off cam. What else have I done? I've increased the energy cube. So it now has even more storage. It's now going to take 1 week, 0 days and 11 hours to finish charging it at current rate. I have an extreme reactor because, to be fair, I was getting an absolute bucket load of uranium. I weren't using it, and I thought, well, why not use it and make power? So that's what's doing that. Again, it's all automated using these redstone transmitters, so that when that gets full, it'll automatically shut down that. Just welcome to Sellafield. Obviously, we've got the power conduits taking the power up to that induction matrix. I have computer craft after Kaylin told me it'd been updated, and it is. And it is monitoring the power charge and everything, and it's updating it real time. What else have I done? I haven't done anything with the guest house, as you know. Not important, only Kaylin lives there. I've done my kitchen for my little house. You know, decked it out a bit. Next floor, absolutely nothing. Bedroom, sort of set it all up. Lamp that actually does work. I'm going to be changing the bed because I want to use, I think it's handcraft bed. Yeah, these ones, because they look a bit more fancy. And they actually take on the appearance of whatever wood that you're using. So that's going to be done. Right, what else have I done? I've done something else. Set up the food, I've put the roof on there, I've set up the refined storage. Oh yes! I started having a little play with Ars Nouveau to try and get my head around it a little bit. So it's mage armour. It's pretty much as good as the Superium to some extent. It's got no enchantments on it or anything, because again, I thought, well, Ars Nouveau is a very new mod to me, so I think that will probably be going on stream properly. Obviously, we do have the Ars Nouveau area that Kaylin set up. Oh, hello, let's do that. And I made the little enchanter that you have to make to be able to make the actual armour. I also planted some of the resources that you need for it there. Again. It is full again, that's alright. Didn't see that. Never happened. So that is what's basically changed since last time. Not too much. Again, I am trying to make sure that more stuff is done on stream than off of stream. I still need to set up the XP candy place. As you can see, it is still very empty. Again, that could be a project today. But also, we need to set up the mystical agriculture building. And I still haven't quite decided on what I'm going to go for. I'm thinking that it's probably going to be a sort of greenhouse. Wow, Kaylin. Wow. I think I might build it over this side if I do. On my birthday as well. How could you, Kaylin? So yeah, I'm kind of thinking I might build the mystical agriculture greenhouses stroke processing building, I guess you could say. Maybe processing below and kind of like do with the honeybees, have the greenhouse on the top. Haven't quite decided how I'm going to do that. Probably because I also don't quite know how I'm going to do it. I haven't sort of settled on design. First thing I'm going to do though is I'm going to move the miner, the good old digital miner, to somewhere else. Because like I said, the automated crushing, smelting, all of that is now up and running. The tree does it all for you. It's quite therapeutic. You can just sit there and watch it. Doesn't make much interesting viewing. But, yeah. Again, using ender chests gets the resources back to the base. Just swap them around. So I've got direct access. And I think we're going to ship it in the other town. Just because. And again, it's dead easy. But if you haven't used a digital miner before, set your config, tag, so it's forge, forge up apparently, Rs, and I believe you can just hit tick, and you see it'll find all the anything that's tagged in the forge database as Rs. I've already done that, and literally it'll mine up everything in a radius of 32. At minimum, it should be minus, I can't remember what it is there. Set it at 64. And then it's a case of power, hence the reason why the power station was built, because this thing takes an absolute crap ton of power. Ender chest for getting stuff back. Set it running, it'll do a scan, it'll start getting the ores, shoves it in the ender chest, which is zapping it back to the base. Again, the base is all trunk loaded in the areas where required, so we get all the resources that we need. Do need to move the end portal as well, not the end, the nether portal at some point. So as you can hear machines have kicked in. So that ender chest that was on that, it's linked to this one, but it's putting anything that can be crushed, it goes into the enrichment factory. Anything that's crushed, so ore doubling, it then smelts, it then literally shoves it all over here. I do have fill levels on it, so I can see how full the drawers are. Fluorite was one that was a bit of a problem. Some of the resources that can't be crushed, so dimensional shards, weirdly enough, the deep plate Draconicor from Draconic Evolution can't be crushed, but the bog standard ore and the same ore from the nether can be crushed as well. I don't know why. Benonite, I believe that's used in extreme reactors if you want to build anything like the turbines and things like that. We might get into that. You do get a lot more power from that. I haven't fully decided what I'm going to do with that without. Right. Which I can do with breaking some of this up. Because, as you can see, my EMC on
Sit
my...
down and enjoy the stream, Gemini.
Figured I can game and catch your stream. Well, you mod. You just missed me doing the tour, and I'm not going to repeat myself again. So yeah, this shard, it is part of the RF tool mod. I'm not going to be using it. I'm not a fan of that side of RF tools. So I am just going to, like I said, up here you probably can't see because of the banner, is I have 1.3 million EMC stored currently. These shards, that stack alone gives 1.78. Again, I quite like the EMC tablet because it means anything that I've crafted, shove it in the tablet so it learns it, and then so long as I've got the required energy for it, if you like, the EMC value, which these have a value for one, let's have a look. Well, one is 27,841, while the stack is 1.78 million. So I'm going to stick one stack in there just so I've got that. More than that. I kind of like to try and keep the EMC value at about 4 million. Because some of these things are quite expensive, as you can see. You know, that Ultra Importer and the Ultra Explorer is nearly 500,000. The remaining ones, I'm going to be shoving into a drawer and converting it into Klein stars. And again, it's another way of storing EMC and giving yourself access to it. But what I'm trying to do at the moment is actually upgrade them a bit. So I've got this alchemical chest. It will create whatever's in that slot there. As you can see, that slot there will hold 25.16 million. So just shove them in. Probably not going to get anywhere near it. And once I've got 4 of these, I can combine them into the next tier. And that is kind of the plan. So as you can see, I've got over 50 million just in those two alone. The problem is you can't take them out, because if you take them out, you've either got to have the next tier in there so it'll absorb them and make the next tier, or you've literally got to kind of find somewhere to stash it. I don't know. Not now anymore. Oh, I've got some XP from killing that good old chickie. So, like I said, plan today, it's either going to be mystical agriculture, try and think of building for that. Oh, I've not upgraded pots for that. Oh, that one. I shall have to do that. Luckily, I've got another EMC tablet here, which they are linked. 3 of the advanced hopper parts, or the elite hopper parts. Just shove that in there. That had the cinnamon sapling. Oh, I learned that apparently on the EMC as well. You may as well shove the cactus in, and you'll see how much quicker it grows. So if I use any of that, I'm going to replenish it ridiculously. Like so. And again, like with all sorts of things, you can just shove them in there and get some of the energy back. Obviously, we've got the power station. We're running, chugging away there. Like I did say, it currently is going to take 1 week, 2 days, 14 hours. That's increased because I've got the digital miner running. You know, but again, this is the server. It is for subscribers to come and join us on. Hence the reason why we've got this. I do have a public energy tap, so that if you're first getting into the game or setting yourself up, there is a chance of getting power, so you're not kind of lagging behind anybody else on the server. Obviously, this is all the inner workings for the power station. It's melon powered. It's going night time. Just sleep through the night. Obviously, it does have the sleep voting system, so depending on how many people are on the server, you sometimes need other people to sleep. Like that, you know, last time we did finish the pink windmill and end up with something like a rather large pink dildo, but let's not go there. It's very questionable. It's like I said, you know, changing the really shocking pink out of it and putting the white in made it less, but everybody still says it looks very much like a phallus. So anyway, right, I need to kind of decide, am I going to work on the XP building or am I going to work on the mystical agriculture? Could be both, because I know I'm going to have to get the... Oh, it will be. I'm going to have to get the experience. Now, let's have a look, see what we need for it. So, mystical agriculture. And we are looking for the experience seed, which that gives us the experience essence, the experience seed. Oh god, it's these bloody capsules. Actually, that's not as bad as I thought. So, solium and soul glass. Means I'm going to have to run around and kill a ton of stuff. Okay. Just got to try and think what I needed. So, I'm going to need 8 glass. I think I need 8 iron as well. And we turn it into solium. Now, does solium require... It does require prosperity and fur. You know what? Rather than just do it individually, I'm just going to grab a stack. Make the job easy. So that's the layout for it. It don't believe we have to do it with glass. I believe glass is literally just a clicky and you're done. I haven't got the other resource I need. It's in one of these chests. I'm going to need some soul dust, and I'm going to need some solium dust. Oh, I had solium dust in there. Why did my brain stop working? Don't answer that. The answer is yes, we did. So, the glass. I'm assuming it's either going to be solium, like that, which it's not, or it's going to be the soul dust, which it is. Right, we get 8 of those. I know these bars require the solium, because they're difficult like that. Again, we can just shove everything straight back in storage by double-clicking on the storage controller front. That's more open at the moment because I might need to get to some of the refined storage people in, if you like. Right, so I think it was glass on the side, bars like that. I hope they don't stack. And I needed 4 of them. Now I believe, whether I'm right in this, I can actually get all my experience out of the obelisk and right-click these and it will fill them. So this is an experiment. And I can. Brilliant. That saves me a hell of a job. Because otherwise I'd be running around map killing lots and lots of mobs. And that would literally take ages. Which unfortunately I'm going to have to do to finish these. Great. How about that for forward planning, everybody? I don't know. Right, well, what time is it? Let's have a look. Again, the clock here does actually work on Minecraft overworld time. So I'm going to say that's midday, so it should be directly above. Okay, so we're going to have to wait another couple of hours in-game for it to migrate over. So what else can we do while we're waiting? Shove that away, otherwise I will forget about it. Ah yes, that's where I put lithium dust. So why have I got lithium dust there and there? Did I have a moment? Quite possibly. But anyway, I know I need 4 blue essence and I need to make the seed as well. Which again takes prosperity up. I don't have any blue, so we'll convert red down to blue. Seeds. Again, I think we're collecting those in the pink windmill. So we'll just kind of dive in here. Right, yes we have. Brilliant! So we're zipping across. Right, so making the seed dead easy. Prosperity seed base. We can shove some of the things in ready. So seed, need for the dust. It's no longer the case that you used to have to put it out in this sort of layout, get the experience seed. Not the case anymore. You can, so long as you've got the right amount on the plinth, it will work. So I can shove these two on because they are filled. And I just need to finish filling those. Which means killing mobs. Suppose I could go to the nether. Obviously, not the standard nether. It is modded Minecraft, so obviously if you've ever played Minecraft, this isn't quite what it'll look like for you. So, let's kill some giant insects. Ouch. Oh, there's one of those evil bear things.
Hey Callum Night Eyes, thanks for joining us.
Oh my god, I can finally type in chat. Well, what had you done? Did you insult a tam-tam or something? Twitch chat wasn't connected. Oh god. Twitch was being twitchy, was it? You should have joined the server then. If you are a subscriber, you could have joined the server and gone, Twitch chat's not working. Grappling hook, no. Oh, what's that? I was lazy. Well, Kelsa praise. Aren't you always? I've got to update the pack. I don't know. Can't get the indentured servants at all. Invite them into the server, you put them to work in the mines, you make them redundant by replacing them with machinery, you tell them to get on with making magical stuff, or at least, you know, working it out so that when I come to you I can go, oi, show me. You built a very good tunnel. It's very deep and goes quite far. Did I actually finish? Yeah, I must have finished the... I was just about to say, did I actually finish the Wither Monsters area? But I had to do to get nether stars. You found a absolutely awesome lava tunnel, which I gotta say, I haven't ever seen any sort of world generation like that before. How much XP am I actually getting today? 868. Lurker Claw. This is where I find out I've been killing these and getting no XP. What was it? 869. Oh my god, they're not giving me a... Oh god, well I suppose I did get some ability tokens. A Lurker Eye. Light Snack. I think not. That was the... Right, I need to find something that I can kill. Sounds like it's blooming raspberries. Welcome to the wonderful audio stylings of mine. You have the gas that sound like farty creatures. You're a shit shot, mate. Except when you hit me there. Right, I need to find something that's going to give me some more XP than that. Oh. Another gas spawning. Oh, some XP there. Not a lot though. Yeah, die pigman. I also saw Manamar claim first. Yep. And then Mattingham claimed second. So I believe third is the only option available to you. I was going to say, Manamar claimed first of the stream. before it had even finished doing the titles, you know, for the starting soon bit. So, ooh, blowing. Nope, first to nothing. Well, I do say, oh, I've got invisibility finally. But of course, I ain't got the XP because it's all going into the XP thingy, Bobby, what's it? What are they called? Experience capsules. Of course they are. Oh, I did find one of the world bosses here. Get tagged. Run away! Just let me get somewhere sort of safe and see if I can find it. Because it was quite spectacular. Oh, that's it, down here. Oh, I need to kind of get in this direction. But yeah, I found one of the world bosses. I also accidentally fell into the deep dark as well. And as I was trying to tunnel out, I got attacked by the really nasty, horrible beast. And it literally kicked my arse. It took me about 3 attempts to get my gear back. It was not fun. Right, so I'm heading to there, the arena. So I don't know if you spot any of the arenas when you're in here. I need to find another fortress as well. Because, like I said, it is open that as well. Oh, these arenas are spectacular. And they have a proper world boss in it. It's not friendly either. Alright. Yeah, whatever, gas. Not that way. So I've got to try and get my way through somehow. Oh. Got hiccups. You have to excuse me. I obviously need a cup of tea. Good old Brett. Oh my. Excuse you, Skelly. Oh, there's got to be a way up there because I managed to get my way that way. Maybe it's over there. That looks like it could be a way. Through the basalt area. Right, keep going. Obviously, this hasn't been world gen, this route, so it is kind of generating it as we go. I think the next iteration of the server is probably going to be a fabric one rather than a forge one. Because it seems to be that little bit better and a bit more stable, but there is still these huge lava chasms literally everywhere. But like I said, I haven't come this way, so it's got a world gen it as we go. But as we get closer, obviously, you can see in the distance, through the fog if you like there, you can see there was some of the world. Just got to try and keep heading towards that. Oh. Just got to be a bit careful every now and again. I don't think I'm lava proof and I'm not prepared to risk it. Oh god. This is a right pain in the backside. I think I'm going to have to get Kaelin to make another tunnel in the nether. Tunnel slave, I need you! It's going to be a down. Oh god, I might have to break through some of this. Right, let's do some vein mining. 64 blocks that way. I don't want to fall in the lava if I can help it. Is there a way to add a download link as a link from somewhere so it can be updated through the launcher? Or is that not an option? Unfortunately, updating through the launcher isn't an option. It is kind of one of the things that has been fed back by quite a few people, saying why can't we do that? Because obviously mods do get updated quite often. So currently it isn't really an option. The only way around it is kind of the long way at the moment. The difference is the mod pack shouldn't be being updated for a while now that the end has been started. So at the moment it is still very much a case of download the mod pack if you've already been in game, copy those folders over so you don't lose your waypoint and such. But yeah, the end is very, very different now. That's correct, yeah. We'll get there. Many years later, or again, you are kind of in a hell dimension and you are trying to avoid especially red zones like that, because you get these mosquitoes that are a pain in the chuff. I'm just going to keep moving. Oh, I will show you one day. And then you can cry as you build a tunnel that, you know, you'll be going to the cobble generator in the main building and kind of like going, give me more cobble. More cobble. Because it's, what? It's not that far away. Oh, get off, you evil, nasty mosquito. So, base is, well, actually, it's not that far away. Well, you could just go straight up to the ceiling because, you know, you will hit bedrock. I did consider adding the mod where if you dig down and through bedrock, it takes you to the hell dimension. I did consider that. Yeah, this is the arena. Or one of many arenas in here. And there's a load of treasure down here. Oh, there's a chest there. By a broken portal. Get lost, Mr. Pigman. Didn't know that one was there. But yeah, the boss is literally there. And you know, you're kind of like, all his gold is all nicely around him. There's a couple of chests in here that got some interesting things in it. Ooh, fire resist. I think I might want that. Well, thing is, thinking about it, I actually have a waystone. I could drop into admin mode and make it a global. I'm intrigued what's in here now. Nature bag, that can be binned. Dungeon bag, smelter bag, LP, I'll get rid of one of them. Amber kelp can get rid of. Obviously you've got some of the magic bits. Ooh, ancient debris and blocks of gold. I've got magma creams. Don't need that. But yeah, all the gold when you walk across that. And if you're not careful, it will alert it. But you just have to be kind of careful. Lava sponge, no. Scrooge McDuck. I did kind of think about maybe digging some of this out and making a sort of, you know, little area. So that way. What did I actually get? Got gold nuggets, I think. Yeah, you get gold nuggets for it. But yeah, it's like I said, that is one of the bosses that's here. So, and again, you get some of the more rarer rings in here as well. But he's a bit nasty. He's not friendly. Oh, there's diamond blocks there as well. And I kind of just grab that ancient debris without him coming and boshing me on the head. That'd be yes. But the thought of these side rooms as well, which there's a ring of fire resistance. I'll leave that. At the ancient debris. Nothing, but again, you know, this hasn't really been explored, and I do believe all of this stuff does regenerate here as well because of how it's set. But it's quite an impressive building. You know, there is a monster spawner in there, I do believe. More of the goddamn mosquitoes. Or is that a chest? There's a way in round the other side. I'm gonna go have a look. Ah. The hell is that? Are you friendly? I don't know, but what the hell is that? Go away, mosquito. A boss altar. Okay. God, you give me fucking heart attack doing that. Yeah, anybody not in there. Blue screen of death shows across all three of my monitors, not just for you. There's me being so careful. You bloody blue screen me. God, my heart leapt out my chest. I thought, what happens if I click it just as the blue screen came in? Oh, you evil, evil person. Oh. What's the bank command again? Oh, my giddy aunt. Good laugh for you, not for me. Oh. Okay. We kind of like can fall through them. Oh! A piggy spawner. A hoglin. Obviously, he's probably not spawning because of the fire. Oh, there was all hoglins out here. That could be quite handy, but if I want to set up a hoglin farm... So I'm not going to hang about here too much. Oh god, there's a fortress built into it as well. Shush. Stop being mean. Okay, I didn't know that somebody had hoglins here. Oh. That's some more aim. What was that? Oh, it's a giant oozy thing. What? We have a space whale. I don't quite know what to make of that. But I do think I'm going to run away like a big girl's blouse. Especially after Caven gave me nearly a heart attack. Oh, not spawned. So obviously, when you start on the server, this is where you start. This is a public waystone. So if you use this, you can always return. Somebody's been to the end. We have access to the end. So yeah, as you can see, the end is a bit different. Oh, fuck off, you little shit. And oh, you little fucker. So how this is different is obviously you can hear a bell tolling. If you get close to that, it will activate the events that will spawn the Ender Dragon. It is a bit different than what you are used to. I believe the Ender Dragon is mostly the same sort of... Not quite sure I like the end. It is literally full of Endermen. We do have Draconic Comets here as well, which in here there will be literally shed tons of Draconic Evolutions ore. And I mean absolutely shed ton of it. Oh, you can see it already. These purple blocks. This is primarily where you get it from. But yeah, this is the End Island. I didn't know somebody had been to the end and set that up. Maybe I did it and did it in my sleep and just don't remember it. That is where you fight the Ender Dragon. The fight is pretty similar if you've seen it before on Minecraft. It is a case of that you have to disable the towers, but as you can see, these towers don't look like the normal towers. And the event all kicks off when you get close to that, like, End Chapel. Hence the reason why I'm not getting too close to it, because I don't want to spawn the Ender Dragon yet. Because I am sure as hell not ready for it. So, yeah. Don't know what the hell that was. There is more land around it. Let's just see if we can actually find some of the land. You'll probably have to travel a little bit of distance. Again, this is a bit new for me because I know the spawn engine for the end is a bit different. So you've just got to kind of like pick a direction and keep going until you see land. It can be quite far out from the actual spawn island. And not if you've got flying, you don't. You can go and explore a bit. And you can respawn the dragon as well. So it isn't a case of whoever kills the dragon first finishes it. Still can't believe you blue screen me there. God, spawn's going to be really far out. I know it does spawn. Oh, here we go. Because the reason why I'm going to do this is I'm going to actually nab some chorus through. Oh, and there's Kaylin joining the server. There is lots of different creatures again out here, so you do kind of have to be a little bit careful. It isn't just Enderman. You know, yes, it predominantly is Enderman, but it isn't just Enderman. And I didn't get any chorus. Do I have to use an axe? I do. Throw away. Get rid of the basalt. And I'll keep some blackstone. Happy birthday. Thank you very much, Kaylin. Yes, it is my birthday. What the hell are they? Wave your hands in the air if you just don't care. Okay. An endergrade. Okay. But apparently there is supposed to be ender villages, there is supposed to be floating kingdoms. I need to make some stuff you have. Armour, I mean. We'll get to it then. Go into the main building. Go down one of the ladders. And you should find some. You should find that it's literally making an absolutely ridiculous ton of insanium. So as you can see, you still have ender structures. They're ever so slightly different. You do have a bit more of a interesting vibe and build to them. My god, look at that spawner. What the hell is it spawning? I don't think I particularly want to find out. Okay. What's it spawning? Oh! Phantoms! Marvellous! And of course, because we're in the end, it's eternal night. Oh, there's an enderbout over there. I'm going to run away. Oh my god, look at all those skulker chests though on the minimap. Jesus. So there's some on the boat. I'm going to borrow Dragon Head though. Or try to before it hits me. Get smacked. Oh god, got float on. Thank you. It's probably gonna. What? Oh my god, what are you? I don't know what. You were nasty, whatever you were. I've been poisoned by something. Oh, that's levitation. A mimic crane. Wow. Knockback resistance. Yeah, I love that ring. What's that one? Ring of max health. That's what I've currently got equipped. That's why I've got all these hearts. I'll bring you that back, Kaylin. No, yeah, I don't want to be in here though, no. I'm going to back myself back to spawn. So yeah, when you join the server, this is where you arrive. Cobble Kingdom is my place. Obviously, if you want to visit other people, you have to find their stones. Obviously, Kaylin's living with me. Because he's my indentured servant. Get back to work! Get back to work! Kaylin, do you want this ring of max health? We should have picked it up. Have you got it? I'm going to stick the dragon head in here so we can... oh, we can't stick it in there. Right, well. The gold can go in there. As can the netherrack. I'm going to stick the chorus fruit in for now. And the smithing templates. Anything that I can shove in, I thought I'm going to. I can actually shove... Oh, where's my inventory go? Hello? Where did my inventory go? Okay, that was a bit different. Don't know what happened there. So I can shove the ancient debris in there and it will actually get processed and end up over here. Right. Invisibility I want to keep. Depth first, I'm going to chuck away. Weakness, I'm going to chuck away. Certain items I can obviously shove into the alchemist chest and get it processed into goodies, if you like. Obviously did pick up some scrap there. That can go in there. Actually, let's just double click on that and it'll dump anything that can be dumped. Still need to get experience for these goddamn XP things. Let's just do a quick pump and dump. Wow. So that can go away, they can go away. Wither enchant might keep hold of that. Any of these will get eaten by it. I'm going to let it literally just take them. That can't, no. Don't know what that's used for. Does it have a use? Hemoliflaster? Whatever that is. Obviously it's some sort of weapon. Cover me with diamonds. Oh, I've just seen the time. Obviously, on the hour of the hour, I do take a couple of minutes break. Obviously, I have not done that because I kind of suck, like usual. So, this is where I'm going to run 3 minutes of adverts and disable pre-roll here over on Twitch. Obviously, if you're watching this on YouTube, you know, I do apologise. I do have zero control over adverts over there, which, like I said, I am sorry about. There's nothing I can do about it. Again, I don't like adverts, you don't like adverts, nobody likes adverts. Again, hence the reason why I do only run 3 minutes to disable the pre-roll, but also so that you don't actually miss out on anything that's going on in the game. So, like I said, as always, adverts are not guaranteed. It is down to region availability. So if you do get adverts, stretch your legs, get yourself a drink, and if you don't, sit back and enjoy the music. And I'll be right back. Right, and we're back. So what is it, Mattingham, about the end that you're not quite sure you like about it? Is it just the sheer number of Endermen? Because they aren't friendly. They truly hate us. Actually, while I'm sat here, I need to have a look at my ring situation. The weird creatures. Yeah, but they do the wiggly wobbly arms like the inflatable ones that you see at the car salesman. Oh, I've already got a fire resistance. Do you want a fire resistance, Caitlin? Ring of Strength I'm keeping. Max Help I'm definitely keeping. Ring of Flight I'm hoping I can replace that. You have it. Well, stuff you then, Caitlin. I'll keep it. You know, trying to be nice. You won't even take it. No, you got to buy dinner before you do anything like that. Right, so I'm trying to math. Oh my god. Doomed! Doomed, I say! I think that's mob drops. I'm going to assume it is. With how many prosperity ingots and gems I need to go all the way to Insanium? Well, of course you've got to go all the way. You know, there's just no top action, you know, in this game. Got to go all the way. I can't help it, but every time I see the pink windmill, I do kind of think it's a giant pink dildo. I think it works out at 10 bars and 10 of the gems per full set of armour. And you don't have to go as far as Insanium, you only have to go as far as Supremium, because we haven't made the essences to make the, what is it, the awakened essence? So you can only go as far as Supremium at the moment, because we haven't made the essence plants yet. Well, if you screw it up, you screw it up. I'll just hold it over your head forever and ever. Because I'm friendly like that. Need something to kill, but I don't want to go to the end. Well, sure as I don't want to go to the nether. I'll kill this fly. You know. Wow, all that experience. It'll let you make the Inferium version. Oh, insane. Yeah, Inferium. Yeah. Yes, the Insanium needs the Awakened Supremium helmet, which obviously needs to be made in the Awakened Mystical Agriculture devices with the different essences, which we haven't got yet. Big yet. It will happen eventually. Again, kind of the reason why I want to get this experience, so I can get the experience farm done, and then I can get all of this built and kind of decide on a sort of greenhouse design for the mystical agriculture, which I think I'm going to try and get it just in this area here, because I'm still thinking I might expand the greenhouse, the pink windmill out here. It looked like it has one giant testicle attached to it. Just more than anything, so I can move some of the processing and make other things other than just donuts and avocado toast. which we now have unlimited supplies of. Are you still mathing? Because you seem to be taking a very long time. I'm looking to see what he's doing now. I'm putting him on the spot. Well, it will do because it's processing him into 512. You're better off grabbing them from the storage boxes at the moment. Which ones do you want? What colour? I need dark green through red. Okay, fine. It needs dark green through red, so we can literally 72 of each. Right. And Kaelin's got his magnet on, so in theory he should be able to pick it up, except maybe he doesn't. Turn my magnet off. And I'd advise you to manually craft them, because otherwise they'll just get sucked into the system and it'll automatically reprocess them all into the highest tier. Because I've currently got underground, under this level, there is a processing bay, which if you come this way, stand on this middle brick here, hit shift, you see I've got the insanium here, but this is processing it all into the higher tier stuff as it's coming in from there. And it's going to eventually, it'll have 512 of each of the different essences because these requestifiers have been set up to make 512 of each of the essences. So what it's doing at the moment is it's doing them all the way up to the highest tier. Hence the reason why they kept disappearing on you. And that thing there, the big cube, is for recipes later on. And to get back up, stand in that little archway and just jump. And it'll zap you back up. I have, and they are not as fast as the maximum tier pot. Especially for the mystical agriculture. The ones that require the insanium soil, definitely not. Food crops, though, things like carrots and potatoes and things like that, perfectly fine. Doing the essence, because there is only one tier essence seed, again, yes, that is reasonably quickly with the growth accelerators. But when you start getting into the proper mystical agriculture crops, you know, so you can grow things like nether stars and stuff like that, the pots do it so much quicker. And even then it seems to take some time. But yeah, I had a play in my test world with it. And it was like, no, not happening. Let's repair my armour while I'm here. Right, this isn't getting me experience. I've got to find some mobs to kill, haven't I? But I think I need to predominantly kill overworld mob. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to run over to Najoma's base, because I don't believe he's got a magnetorch like I have at my base, though mobs aren't spawning. Ooh, he's built some stuff. What is it? What is it? Oh, it's a mob slaughtering thing. Liquid latex? Well, hey. Also, he's obviously working on front end. Let's have a nosy. Not that though. That's just a hole. Right, let's bop some mobs. Yeah, sure, you know. Nasty evil. Oh, I need to make sure that is on my bar. Oh, you git. Oh, you evil, dirty, nasty creatures. Oh, you git. Oh my god, how many of them? This is why we need the magic mod, sorry, because then I can literally just kind of shoot them at a distance. Either that or actually start work on my bow. They're more of a problem. Oh, Enderman. Yeah, you look at them, they have the wiggly arms when they come at you. They look like the things that you get out of car sales people. Is that one full yet? Is it Ella's life? Kill you! There's more of these bloody stone things. Again, we're killing these mobs because I need the experience. Go in these things here. Go on, chase it down. Go on. That bit. So I can make the experience one. You get. And again, the creepers wobble a bit. You know, got the wobble on. I don't have that problem. Again, depending how well you know me, depends if you understand that reference. Oh, we've got a infested zombie. Oh, you git. Have I filled that one? Finally! I've got 19 points in the next one. So, and Dawn's going to be here very, very quickly. So I'm just going to quickly shove that XP thing in the mystical agriculture bit so it's ready. And Kaylin's still underground making the armour. can't still be mathing it now, or did you get your maths wrong? Yeah, because it's raining here, making gear now. Yeah, have it. I'm just slow. Not everybody likes to take the time. Oh, I'm not keeping the miniature yellow arts. They may not stay. 16 stones bag, a load of old shit. An H bag again, same sort of thing. I'm not doing the hearts on this run, it's for anybody else who might want to do it. A bad omen cell for 1. I don't even know what that does. Triggers raids in villagers. Okay, well, I'm going to keep hold of that because that could be handy later on. Where's the wine cellar guy? Because he's normally about. And of course, I've now got to wait till next day to kill some more mobs, or it's a case of going back into the nether or the end, which I don't particularly want to do. Not yet, anyway. I think I got my mic quick enough there. Sneezing my head off. I'm going to shove all of those into the tablet. Confusion paradox. Confusion paradox. Don't quite know what to make of that one. Again, I'm just going to shove these all what I can in the tablet. It learned something. I'm not quite sure what, but something. I'm kind of going to start getting prepped for the experience cap. But under Insanium Farmland, which is what I'll be using, there's 3 products. It's going to have to be a draw. So one of them. May as well make the Insanium Farmland now. So one of those. Again, I've got my own internal crafting table. Shove those bits over with the Supremium Hoe, which will give you Insanium Farmland. If you've got all the tools, sword, pickaxe, axe, spade. Should switch PvP on. That's alright then. That's why you were mapping it into it, because you weren't sure what it was for the tools as well. Kinda makes sense now. Right, that is kind of well, experience plants in the future. But like I said, I need more experience. I need to kill stuff, and I really weren't getting much in the nether. I'm just trying to think. Did we pick up any experience bushes? Essence berry tastes like cream. I think those ones will actually give us experience. Now, should have left that up. Can that actually be used on Supremium? Or does it have to go on a rock? I'm not seeing any of the essences listed. So obviously you just need to kind of hover over to see what speed boost you get from anything, if anything. Right, so looking at that, it needs to be any sort of unprocessed. Oh, we can do I'll say the word, diorite. So let me have a look, see. Now I've got some diorite down here. Because if this will get us experience, it's not the most efficient experience way for getting it. But if it can give me the experience that ever so slightly quicker, means I'm not kind of hanging around waiting for it. So I'll have to take that soil out, that in. Helped if I'd actually picked up one of the essence bushes. Ram it in there. It is growing. It's growing quite quickly as well. Again, the Ultra Hopper botany pots do that. Let's see if that one is experienced. So that's currently 98. 164. Oh my god. It's going to take a short. It's still going to be quicker than killing mobs though. Looks like it is guaranteed 6 berries though for each one. Which I suppose is something. We're really not going to get much done today. This is really quite bad. That's what you get when you are not prepared. And when certain people kind of like scare the pants off you in the nether. I gotta say though, Caitlin, I know there is an ever so slight stream delay, but that was truly perfectly timed. That I'm there looking at that boss also going, oh, what's this do? And then blue screened of death. That was a proper, oh my god moment. I don't know why I program blue screen of death. I don't know why I do it to myself. You know, I'm getting old now. I could die of heart attack, and that's against Twitch's terms of service to die on stream. So, might have to get rid of it then. Yay! Wishful thinking on my part, there'd be a riot if I did that. Come on. Nearly filled it. A little bit more. Oh, I actually got some more bushes with that one. Naz got bush. Right. So I can now make the experience seed. So again, 4 blue, 4 experience capsules, all 4 to the maximum. Prosperity seed. If you hover over it, it tells you what it'll convert into. Give it a redstone signal, and it'll make us an experience seed. So now we can start growing experience, which really we're going to need to do because, well, I haven't even touched on enchanting yet. Not as quick as the essence berry, but it's going to give us probably quite a bit more XP in the long run. I just want it to grow a cycle just so I can put them in the draw allocations. Just take the seed out, put it back in, produces a singular piece of the fertilizer essence, and then you can just sort of forget about that and just leave it, because again, this area needs to be chunk loaded, so it's fully chunk loaded, that area. A lot of some of these bits here probably is going to be unchunk loaded at some point and migrated to over here, because like I said, this is where I'm kind of thinking of putting the mystical agriculture building. I'll probably try and keep it in those chunks as well, so I only have to load 3 chunks rather than obviously trying to load all of those there. It's completely unnecessary. I might have to increase the amount of chunks that we can have loaded anyway, but I'd rather try and keep it down. I've just got to kind of think of a design for a building for here to do it in. This is going to be the XP building, like I was saying. So what you'll have is down here you'll have one of those drawers that has the XP candy in it, so that it's readily available to anybody who wants it. This floor will be the floor that actually makes that XP candy, so again it'll probably be getting sugar from sugarcane. There'll be an XP tank on the level above that the raw liquid XP will be stored in, and then it's a bit of mechanical and shifting the stuff around, pumping it into machines and working it around. But I'm just going to have a quick look at Jones, because I know he's kind of set up most of the plants at the moment, I do believe. I'm not sure if it's right. So he's got a lot of the trees there, and he's done some of the fruit trees. So he's not actually gone on to the go away, zombie. He's not gone on to the mystical agriculture full side of it yet. So I'm trying to get sort of an idea of, one, how big the building's going to have to be to house it all. And I think it's probably going to potentially end up being multiple floors. So I've got to kind of think how I'm going to do that. Obviously I can just fly over these and taunt me. Evil things. Oh my god, that's a zombie villager. Oh, no hat. Leave me alone. But again, I hate to say, but I think some of these things are going to literally have to say, wait till next stream. Because I'm only doing probably about another 15 minutes or so, because, it is my birthday. I am my birthday week, like the Queen. I'm having a week of it. So it's probably going to be a short stream tonight, like I said. So it's one of those things where it's like, do I really want to start anything? Not really. Bloody hell, that's got a lot. Right? Sorry, distracted. Ooh, shiny. So, like I said, it's probably going to be a short stream tonight for this. It's probably not worth starting much else at the moment. I do think, actually what I need to do is mark out where the edges to those chunks are if I'm going to try and keep it in that same chunk. Obviously I will put chunk borders on to make it easier to spot. Do the usual, grab a stack of cobble, but sort of set the outline for it. And again, for anybody who doesn't know what chunk loading means, chunk loading is basically when I'm away from this base. Normally in Minecraft, as soon as you get out of sight of, say, this building or the windmill, it would effectively stop functioning and nothing would happen. Chunk loading, which is these red areas, are areas that stay loaded even when you move away from the base. So it's just a bit of clarification for anybody who doesn't know. Are you underground again, Caitlin? You in the pit? Oh, that's weird. Because I can see you on the mini-map. But that is weird. I can see you on the mini-map. Or have you gone travelling some distance? Oh, you're down there. I see you. I travelled. Well, you do get about. That's what I hear anyway. Right, so I pumped the chunk borders on so I can say, wow. Yeah, big wow. So I said it was 3 chunks, didn't I? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Obviously, I'm not going to go as far as the road, if I can help it. So, can I use the Project E chest? What do you want to use it for? I want to know what you want to use it for. Tell me. What you have to make it. I need a few dyes. What dyes do you need? Because I've learned... Have you used the transmutation table so it's created your thing for you? Because you should be able to interact with it. I don't think you can interact with what I've put on it, but can you interact with it and it show you what your energy value is? Right. Back to the tablet. Switch my magnet off. Put that into the burning bit of the transmutation tablet, and you'll get an absolute ton of energy. You can then shove the items in. You can use it to your own art's content then. That's so long as you know what you're doing with it. I assume you do. Because that should have given, I think those orbs are 20 odd million EMC. Yeah, 25.16 million EMC. So now you should be able to just, throw in whatever you've been finding or stuff like that and pull out things to your heart's content. Wow, did you see that? Just ran straight through me. Okay, Mattingham, good night, sleep well. Got to go to bed as I have to be up at 6 AM to go to Glasgow for the day. Jesus. 6 AM. I only see that when I don't sleep. Yay! That's why you wanted the orange stuff. That's quite handy, that. It means we can shove those bits ready. You just got to make the essence seeds for the different essences then now. Oh, wrong way. Should go shove this down. That's about yeah. We just need the... Can we use those ones to make the essence vessels? No. Yeah, we need 4 of the essence vessels. Looking at that. Again, if you look at mine, you can see it's going essence vessels here. Don't think these can be deconstructed either. So you've wasted materials, Caleb. Yeah, so what we need is 4 of those ones. Which is pretty easy to do. You should be able to do that dead easy. I think we've got some soul stones still in the boxes outside. I can pull pots out of my table for that. So let me just have a look. So again, they produce 3, and it is 4. So we're going to need 4 of the Uber Duber pots. We're going to need the multi-draws, again, 4 of. I'll grab some soil and turn it into insanium oil. Oil. It's like, put your teeth back in, start again, Naz. So that one, that one, that one, that one. Oh no, don't do that, otherwise I'll lose it. Right, so these ones I'm setting up before you groom the essences in. Yeah, well, these and things so that it doesn't ruin them. Or might ruin my sort of organisation that isn't very organised. Kind of would have thought we'd have got some more experience seeds by now. It's normally a bit quicker than that. There were a couple extras. So yeah, this is kind of what I'm thinking the sort of size. Oh, actually, I need to take that back ever so slightly. Because I do like to try and keep it with a 2 gap rather than a singular gap. And I'm kind of thinking it's going to be a long building. Maybe, I'm just trying to think how many different crops there is. I suppose I could count them up at some point. And it'll be, I'm thinking maybe bottom floor will be bog standard plants. So things like your carrots, your wheat, literally your bog standard plants. Obviously, a couple of the plants that have been added from Croptopia. Again, so we have kind of, if we need any type of plant for any reason, we can get them in here. That's the plan for it. I'll probably set it up as well in such a way that we're only keeping so many of the seeds, and anything like extra byproducts, I don't know. I'm just trying to think. Majority of things you only tend to get 2 products for the very base stuff. But things like trees have it so it'll keep saplings and wood. Probably have the sticks go to a voided drawer that will only keep a single stack or a very small stack. It's not like you need that much stick-wise. So I'm kind of thinking, like I said, base crops, some of the crops that have been added by Croptopia, all the different trees and things like that on the bottom floor. On the next floor up, have mystical agriculture. Obviously, I'm going to have to think on whether I'm going to do another remote storage system for it, or whether I'm going to do a hook into the main base one. I don't know. I haven't quite decided. That's something that I am currently still thinking about and planning. Trying to get my head around how I want to do that. So other than that, that is where I'm going to leave it for today. Obviously, me and Kaylin are going to continue for a little bit just to try and get this bit finished. We need to get the essence pots for this. We need to get the essence going. That'll go in here. That's probably the only real major difference, other than obviously the power center. Hopefully in a week, 2 days, 13 hours, it might have actually charged up a bit more than what it's actually showing at the moment. So as always, other than that, thank you for being here. Don't do anything I won't do, which obviously doesn't leave much, and I will see you all again on Wednesday, which we are back with Star Trek Online. And if you watch my last stream, I did give in and get the new ship, and it is quite. So other than that, take care guys, and I will see you on Wednesday. Bye!